Hey mathematicians, today we are going to learn about tax markup, tip, and discount. So, something you need to know about these percentages. Tax is an additional cost paid to the government, so it will increase the price of something for the consumer. Markup is used to increase the cost of an item to set the selling price. That is done by the stores, the store owners, and that will increase the cost for the consumer. Tip or gratuity is additional money for a service. It is usually calculated before the tax, but after a discount. And then discount or markdown is a reduction in price that will lower the price for the consumer. So we see here we've got Mark and his 3 friends. They ate at Applebee's. Their bill totaled $52.35. They left the server a 20% tip. How much money would each person pay splitting the bill evenly? So the first thing we have to do is figure out how many dollars they left for the tip on their bill. So that is a 20% tip. We know that percents are always out of 100. And the total of their bill before the tip was $52.35. So we are going to do, 20 divided by 100. Times 52.35. That tells us that the tip they left was $10.47. And the question wants to know how much will each person pay splitting the bill evenly. So in order to find that, we have to know how much is the group paying all together, then we split it into equal groups. So we need to add $52.35 to $10.47. That will get us $62.82. And then how many people are eating? It is Mark and his 3 friends, so that's a total of 4 people. Everybody is paying the same amount, so we divide it into 4 equal groups. That tells us each person would pay $15.705. But we know that money can't go out to the thousandths place, so we would round and say 15.71. Everybody pays $15.71. Okay, over here we've got a question about Best Buy. They're having a 20% off sale on all of their flat screen TVs. What would the sale price be of a $350 TV? So we have to find 20% of $350. We know 20% is 20 over 100, and it's of $350. That's the original cost, the whole amount. So you can solve this any way you want. If you want to do the L method, that's fine. I know that 100 divided by 5 gets me to 20, so I can do 350 divided by 5, and that tells me that it's a $70 discount. Now, I know that when they run a sale, that decreases the price. So I'm going to take the price of the TV and subtract the discount and find out that the price of the TV on sale is $280. My next question, Jen buys wholesale bracelets for $2 each. She applies a 45% markup. How much does she sell a bracelet for? So this is what allows Jen to make a profit on those bracelets. The customer is going to pay more than she pays. I need to find 45%. And my amount for the bracelet is $2. So I'm going to solve that. And I'm just going to use the L method. Do 45 divided by 100. That's 0.45 times by 2. X equals 90 cents. So that markup gets added back to the wholesale price. So I'm going to add that to 2. Jen is going to sell those bracelets for $2.90. And our last problem, Miss Peregrine buys a computer for $1,150 at the Apple Store. Sales tax is 7.5%. We have to find the total of her purchase. So I'm looking for how many dollars she pays in sales tax. I know that sales tax is 7.5 out of 100. And the original cost is $1,150. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my L method. 7.5 divided by 100, and then times 1,150. That tells me that the sales tax was $86.25. Now, sales tax is paid in addition to the cost of the computer. So I have to add that back to my $1,150. The total price of the computer for Miss Peregrine is $1,236.25. So if it is a discount, you're going to take it away from the price. If it is tax, tip, markup, gratuity, things like that, you're going to add it back to the price.